look the exact same. So like, and have the exact same driver's license number. So they want to eliminate the fake profiles. They want to eliminate the spammy profiles. So that's one of the reasons why they can just kind of shut an account down if they feel that you have more than one profile. So don't have more than one profile. If you want, go ahead and have 5 business pages. Go and have 3 groups, but don't have any more than one profile. The second thing, and this is the big one that's kind of come in. It's been around. It's probably been around for a year, but it seems like they're getting really, 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 really strict on it at the moment. And that's misrepresenting companies. So this would be if I kind of came on and went, hello, everybody. I am an ambassador for Nike, and Nike have just brought out a brand new pencil, and this pencil is amazing. You should all go and buy it because this pencil is going to help you with XYZ. If someone reports that video, they will then look in. Their algorithms will first and foremost look into it, and then they might even have someone or like some person kind of just make sure the algorithm is firing right. If they kind of go like, hang on a minute, you don't represent Nike, and that you can't say that. You can't say that about a pencil. You can't say a pencil is gonna save your life. You can't say this. You can't say that. They will gone. Gone. Like it's just like no. It's easier for them to just press delete and you panic about it than them have a video out there which is false and get Nike coming to them and saying, hang on, we've seen this video on your platform saying things about us. We want you to take that down. So it's just like, no, gone. See you later. So when it comes to your company, we all represent a company, right? Because technically, we are a part of the company in terms of we're an independent distributor, right? So we now promote like, hey, the company I'm a part of, we've got this great product and like, have a look at it. Well, their algorithms might pick that up as you don't own that company. Like, although you might represent the company, you can misrepresent if you kind of say like, oh, I'm a part of this company, right? I'm a part of this company who promotes this. So to kind of cover yourself, you can say that you are maybe an ambassador or a distributor of the products, right? But if you ever say anything that, and again, guys, someone has to basically report the video, and they might report the video because they just don't like you. They might report the video because they've slipped. I mean, that would be very, very unlikely. But if they report and their algorithms pick up like, hang on, you're selling products from a company that there's nowhere, anywhere to prove that you have ownership or like you're to do with this company or your parents own the company, they can get pretty strict. Again, it's not scare tactics. It's just be compliant. If you are going to say that like, oh, this is the product that I'm partnered with, or this is the product that I promote, then just bear that in mind. Say like I am an ambassador, or I'm a distributor, or I'm a consultant, whatever it might be, because you should get past it. Again, very few accounts will get shut down for doing that, but just do your best because losing your account is going to make you just stress out like crazy. The next one is a lot of people actually get their accounts shut because they've been in Facebook jail a few times. And I'll give you some tips on this. Don't ever message someone faster. Don't ever message someone in your bio, by the way, and like you saying that you're like an ambassador or an affiliate for the company, that won't matter. Like that's totally fine. You can say all you want with that. It's with the Facebook lives, it's the videos, because you know, they can see all the words and stuff, but they can't kind of hear it and the tonality behind it. So their algorithm picks that up. So with the messenger, you've got to be really, really careful that you're not sending messages faster than you could read them. Now, what I mean by that, and also guys, just to add on, you might have noticed that a lot of accounts get caught up in when there's like elections going on, when there's like maybe something like protests or terrorism, something that's quite controversial to talk about, you will actually see an increase in strictness. And the reason I'm going to tell you this, so I spend a lot of money in ads. So I have an ad agency who are really, really well connected. They have their own like Facebook rep, not someone who they can text, like someone who they can jump on a call if they have any concerns. And they shared with me that, because we did a load of ads, and I think all of them got shut down. Like all the ads got shut down. And we said, we've been running these ads for like 2 years. Like, why have you shut them down? They said at the moment, they are literally just blocking so many videos, so many ads, so many posts because of what's going on with the presidential election. They don't want anything to be like, they don't want to be able to see that someone's promoting heavily, like people are promoting heavily and spending loads of ads, and they just don't want that to happen. So again, I believe a lot of that has to do with people losing their accounts as well. I really do. So it won't always be the case. It's just sometimes it gets heightened with, sensitive times of the year and elections and all that. When it comes to messaging, don't message someone faster than you can read. What I mean by that, if you're using text replacements or you're using copy and paste messages, read the message through, right? Read the message through and then send it, right? Don't just go copy, paste, send, copy, paste, send, copy, paste, send, because again, their algorithms will pick it up. Their algorithms will pick it up and be like, hang on a minute, Tina's sending like 37 messages in 32 seconds. Like, that's not possible. Like, is there a bot link to it? Is she just copy and pasting? Is she just trying to blitz through as many people as she can? So be very, very careful of that, because that's one of the reasons why you will get you'll get thrown in jail. And by the way, guys, I'm going to give you some do's to these don'ts. So it's like, oh, I can't do anything, right? You can. You definitely can, and you'll be ahead of the game because of it. Then when it comes to, and also don't make it easy for someone to delete your message or block you. Now, they've made it a little bit different now on social media, that when you get a message, let me see if I can find you an example. When you get a message from someone who you don't know, right? When you get a message from someone who you don't know, it will come up with, right? So it'll come up at the bottom of the message, delete or block. Right? If you reply, then this person will be able to call you and see your information, such as that status, and then it says delete or block. That's fairly new. That's probably like 2 months, maybe 3 months old, those two options. So if someone presses delete or block, and a certain number of people hit it, no one knows a certain number of people, but a certain number of people hit that delete or block in a short space of time, that's going to trigger and you might get thrown in the Facebook jail. Or you'll be like, oh, flag. This guy is sending way too many messages. So don't send the messages of like, hey, you need to join my company. Click this link to find out more. Right? That's spamming. Be a pro and have the intentions to connect. Remember, it's a shipping business. Friendship, relationship, entrepreneurship, partnership, mentorship, leadership. Okay, don't be a Spamela Anderson. Exactly, Hazel. Don't be a Spamela Anderson. So don't give them a reason to want to put you in jail by getting people to just go, oh, delete. Oh God, another one of them. Block. Oh, another one of them. Delete. Deleting a message and blocking a message is actually counted as the same thing. We think that it's because people are like, oh, block. But if someone deletes the message, it is the same as them blocking. And how I know that, I learned the hard way about 3 years ago. I lost one of my accounts 3 years ago, my business page accounts, because I had people deleting the message. And I found that out through ways I can't really discuss. Then one thing I genuinely believe you guys should do and be aware of is the places where you're connecting with people, right? The places where you are connecting with people. Groups are great. But pages are better. Now, the reason is, if you look at the suggested friends, and I hope you get value from what I'm about to share, but if you look at suggested friends are based on locations, mainly locations, mutual friends, and interests, usually not groups. So you have location in common, like you and Tina are both in the US, or you're both in Nashville, or you're both in the same city. You and Tina, you have your mutual friends with 37 people. You and Tina both like Oprah Winfrey business page, fan page, right? Or the Disney fan page. So they're going to go, if me and Tina are in 3 groups the same, but we don't have mutual friends. We're not in the same location. We don't have groups with pages in common, but we're in the same groups. She won't appear in my suggested feed. So here's what happens. The suggested feed is one of the safest places for you to go and add people and message people, because Facebook have suggested that you become friends with them. Imagine you add all the people they suggest you to be friends with and they've shut you down. You've added people. You don't know this person. No, I know I don't know this person, but you suggested that I connect with them. I've never seen anyone go into Facebook jail by adding too many suggested friends. Facebook want you to be friends with these people because you have something in common with them. So with knowing that, you should go into Facebook pages and then go and add the people who are in those pages. Go and like the page, right? So if I'm in Disney page, make sure I've liked the Disney page, and then go and find the people in the comments and go and message those people. Or you don't know this person. No, you do. And if that comes up, you just slow down a little bit. So it's very important to know that. And again, if you don't already use top fans, a lot of the business pages, when you comment on a lot of the posts, you will get a top fan badge, and you'll be able to see it in the comments. So like, Tina Joy Carroll, top fans. If you click on top fans from a desktop, a list of all Disney's top fans will come up. So, and you know that they've commented on a lot of posts, because in order for them to be a top fan, they need to have had to have commented on a load of posts, right? So then you're going to be like, hey, I noticed you're a big fan of Disney. Me too, right? And you can connect with people that way. When it comes to the do's, when it comes to misrepresenting companies, just represent your company in a professional manner. If you're going to talk about your products on a Facebook Live, if you're going to mention your products on Facebook stories, then address it like that you are an independent distributor, an independent contractor for this company, and you decided to promote it because of the benefits that you've had, and you believe other people should check out the products too. Saying something like that is totally fine, right? It will be totally fine. But again, if someone reports you because I don't like that company, I don't like that product, I don't like you, then it's just random checks. You might walk through the airport, look completely innocent, and they just randomly stop you for no reason. That can happen. You can appeal it. I'm not able to give you the link to do it, but there are ways. If you type in like Facebook business page help chat, it will come up. You go through your business page, but you can then go and appeal that getting shut down if you genuinely believe that you've done nothing wrong. If you've been talking about politics, or if you've been talking about terrorism, or you've been talking about anything sensitive, that actually might be the reason why. It's just, saying you're voting and who you're voting for, that's going to be fine. But like when you're really strongly opinionated, it can kind of cross over, right? So just represent your company properly. If you're going to mention the company name and obviously that you're a part of it, just make sure that you say you're an independent contractor, independent distributor, your views are your own, and all that sort of stuff. You might have seen that on Twitter, right? A lot of people who represent, maybe are sponsored or sponsored by Nike, they'll say like, these are my own views, right? These are my own views. It's the same sort of thing that applies on Facebook. Like what I'm sharing are my own views. They're my own opinion. I'm an independent contractor, not like a corporate member, right? Again, it's really crappy how they're doing this, but hey, I suppose they're protecting themselves. I understand, really. Then when it comes to messaging, if you do use text replacements, I know I'm a bit of a hot mess with this, but there's so much different things, right? If you do use text replacement, or you do copy and paste messages, just change the name, change the emoji, and then read the message before you send it, because that way it wouldn't be possible for you to send the message faster than you could actually physically read the message, right? So just copy, paste, change the name, change the emoji. Hello, Bob. Send. Now, if you're going to sit there and do it, do 5 minutes on Facebook, then switch to Instagram, do another 5 minutes. Then you can come back to Facebook and do another 5 minutes. There isn't a certain amount of time that's known, but they will look at, when you're messaging strangers, they will look at, do you have common interests, right? Do you have common interests? And the speed at which you are messaging people. And to be honest, those really are the main do's and don'ts. There's not really anything that comes to mind right now that's going to get you a slap on the wrist more than those. You might get thrown in Facebook jail if someone hates on you. I've been thrown in Facebook jail because someone did a hate campaign and let's shut him down, and they reported me for absolutely no reason. There's been someone who's been an imposter, right? Who's basically misinterpreted, who's set up a profile based on my face and my name. They get reported as impersonating me, and they still don't lose their account because Facebook don't feel like they're doing anything against community standards. So there is like a bit of a double standard with what's going on. But as long as you don't do anything really, really, really bad, you should be safe. You should be all right. COVID videos, try and stay away from them. Conspiracy videos, try and stay away from them. Politics, I can't imagine you losing an account for politics unless it's like really abusive and offensive. But yeah, it's stay away from the main ones and be a pro, but go and connect with people who you have in common with on pages, and you'll be safe from the jail on that side of things. So yeah. I appreciate you, by the way, for having me on, and let me just share these few things.
No, I appreciate it. And one last question I have as we get ready to roll into here in America, what is like a huge thing is Black Friday. So what one tip would you leave us with as we go into Black Friday that would help everyone on here generate leads and grow their business with Black Friday?
Well, right now, Black Friday starts now, right? So I would be spending the next, what do we have, a week? I'd be spending the next week going out there and building a VIP list like absolutely crazy. Like whether it's people who've said no to you, people who've shown an interest before, people you connect with, you'd say like something along the lines of, hey guys, obviously this year Black Friday is a little bit different, so I decided to make it real fun. I want to be able to share the best Black Friday deals that I've come across with people on my VIP list. Would you like me to put you on it? Yes or no? That's it. That's all you got to say. Something along those lines. Like, hey guys, a little bit different this year. Obviously address it. People are like, yeah, it is going to be a little bit weird, like having a Black Friday without actually being able to go to the shops, depending on where you are in the world. But yeah, I want to be able to share my favorite Black Friday offers that I've been able to help you save time and save money. If you would like me to put you on my VIP list so I can reach out to you when the offers come in, let me know, yes or no. Build a the bigger that VIP list, the more of a prediction that you can make. If your VIP list is nothing, don't expect to do very well over Black Friday. If your VIP list is 1,000 people deep, it's on. And that momentum that you can create in Black Friday can help you have a great end to November and a really decent December ready for the new year. So yeah, definitely do that. When the deals come out, you're then going to say, hey, there's this great there's this great offer that's just come up with a company I'm partnered with. Would you like me to send information? There you go. Build your VIP list by going out there, connecting with new people, connecting with people who've said no to you, connecting with people who have shown an interest before, and just write a list on a piece of paper, spreadsheet, however you want. But yeah, the bigger that list, the bigger the impact you'll have for sure.
Well, thank you. I know you worked us in today, and so our time is short, but I appreciate you taking the time out. We love you, Frazer. And guys, we'll see you next time. Bye.
Yeah. See you guys.